Before they commanded armies, rewrote history, and reshaped entire nations, these leaders were just trying to make ends meet. Some punched clocks in government offices. Some made audiences laugh on television. One brewed tea for strangers, and another learned empire building from his father before building one of his own. Number 10. Giorgia Meloni. Before Giorgia Meloni became the first female prime minister of Italy, she took on babysitting jobs and later pulled shifts behind a bar. No silver spoon, no shortcuts. Number 9. Javier Milei. Argentina's firebrand president, Javier Milei, didn't storm onto the political stage out of nowhere. He spent years buried in economic data, working as an economist and financial analyst. The radical ideas that would one day shake Argentina, he'd been sharpening them for decades. Number 8. Keir Starmer. Long before Keir Starmer became Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, he was fighting battles in a very different arena. He worked as a lawyer and barrister, navigating the complexities of the courtroom and advocating for his clients with precision. Number 7. Volodymyr Zelenskyy. Of everyone on this list, Volodymyr Zelenskyy may have the most jaw-dropping career pivot in modern history. Before leading Ukraine through one of its darkest chapters, he was a comedian, actor, producer, and television star. Millions were laughing with him on screen before the world was watching him in war. Number 6. Emmanuel Macron. Emmanuel Macron didn't leap from university straight into the presidency. He paid his dues first. Fresh out of his elite education, he took a position as a financial inspector within the French civil service. Number 5. Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping's early life looks nothing like what most would expect from China's most powerful leader. During a turbulent period in Chinese history, he was sent to the countryside where he performed back-breaking manual labor alongside farming families. Number 4. Narendra Modi. Few origin stories in global politics are as extraordinary as Narendra Modi's. As a young boy, he stood beside his father at a modest tea stall near a railway station, serving cups of chai to passing strangers. From that humble platform to leading the world's largest democracy. Number 3. Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin's path to the Kremlin was never accidental. It was by design. He studied law before quietly slipping into the Soviet intelligence service, where he spent years operating in the shadows of the Cold War. Every calculated move he's made since can be traced straight back to those early years. Number 2. Recep Tayyip Erdoğan. Recep Tayyip Erdoğan didn't grow up in comfort. He grew up in the streets of Istanbul, literally. As a boy, he hustled through the city's busy neighborhoods, selling snacks and drinks to help his family survive. That street-level grit shaped a toughness that would define his entire political career. Number 1. Donald Trump. At number 1, a man who never really had a first job in the traditional sense. And that's exactly the point. Donald Trump went straight into his father's real estate empire, learning the art of the deal from the inside: construction sites, property negotiations, high-stakes management. He didn't just inherit a business, he used it as a launch pad for a brand, a persona, and ultimately the presidency of the United States. Tea stalls and television studios, courtrooms, cornfields, and construction sites. Every single one of these leaders started somewhere most people would never guess. Their stories are proof that the road to power rarely looks like what you'd expect. Which leader's first job hit you the hardest? Drop it in the comments below.